my friends. Well, I used the Jane Davenport book to try to start sketching mm, the mermaids. Of course, I'm just learning. So that's what this video is about, and hopefully you enjoy it. But I'm going to just go through a little bit about what I learned about mermaids. Believe it or not, there is references to 1000 BC where they talked about mermaids. Um, who knows why? They kind of fall under the fairies, myths and legends kind of stories. I don't know why they came up with this. One of the things I saw was that they were across all different countries, everywhere. Um, you know, Britain, England, Ireland, even Japan. The only thing is that the Asian version of a mermaid was a little disturbing. They were fish bodies with human heads. You know how we have the torso is a female body and the fin? They had a whole fish with a human head. That was a bit disturbing, but interesting how certain things that are we think is unique to one area actually goes into different categories. I mean, different civilizations, different people. Now, there is something I read where it said that even Christopher Columbus, when they sailed, they thought they saw mermaids, and people reflected that it was perhaps they saw manatees. Um, yeah, Chris, I have to tell you, if you're thinking that a manatee looks a little bit like a human woman with half a fin and half a body, I think you need to get home quick, Chris. Just saying. Although maybe even, I don't know what those women looked like back then. But just seriously. All right, so as I'm going through and looking and reading about it, it's interesting to me how people's perception of things came across all over the place. Like I said, they initially start reading about it in 1000 BC, and they continue on, like I said, up to Christopher Columbus time and to now. Now, it also, just for fun, I looked on YouTube, and there is an Animal Planet discovery of mermaids. And there's like a 2-minute video. There are two-minute videos about these underwater scientists who found something, and they documented seeing some sort of creature that was half fish, half humanoid. You got to look that one up. That one is hysterical because it reminds me of Shark Week. If you can imagine, Shark Week, at one point they had this documentary type video. It looks like this could have been something that happened. There was an accident with a boat, and this mega shark came and ate people. And when you finally realize, it's like, no, this was a joke. This was just for entertainment. Well, I kind of think that one with the mermaids was just for entertainment too. It just, I don't know. There's only a few things on that one, but it was funny. I have to tell you, it almost looked like it was an alien body with a fish torso. Just very, very interesting. And then there's another one that talks about how the apes went into the water and developed into what you would call a mermaid or merman. And yes, they do say there are mermans too, not just maids or maidens. Not necessarily something I would look for. Can you imagine that, a merman? I don't know. Not, no, no, not going there with that one. Anyway, I thought that was fun to look that up, but it is interesting that mermaids with fairies and myths, it was something that we perpetuate, that we keep going and developing. I have to say though, I think Jane Davenport's mermaids are very, very beautiful, and that would be wonderful to see in real life.